Hey,
we never start clean.
we never start this show like it's supposed to start. What's going on? This is what happened. Okay, this is the company. I'm B Lenny. Got JD down here, Izza down here, that damn Sosa down up here beside me. I'm not sure how this is showing on y'all's computers.
Richard is on assignment.
Yeah, Rich is on two super top secret assignment. Can't tell you where he is home.
Chief Force, where he is home. You can't be nowhere else. If you get on the plane, I'm snitching.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, wait, on the airport?
No, you get on the airplane, I'm snitching. Even though you can, but you know, the internet won't like that.
I don't think the airplanes are really. I don't think planes really ever stop because I know somebody who's been taking trips the whole time.
Yeah, I know somebody that's taking one in a couple weeks.
Close proximity, though.
They stop when they hit towers. Go.
I mean,
oh no!
Jesus. Hey, just keep going. Just keep going.
Sorry.
Yeah, like it didn't happen, bro.
Yeah. This episode is brought to you by Brown.
Ooh, that's that good shit. I need that. That's that good shit. That's that strip club.
Johnny Walker.
It makes me think good.
You know, they still sell the
trying to make babies.
They still sell the Johnny Walker that they made for The Walking Dead.
Oh, really?
No, not The Walking Dead.
I've never heard of that.
What was the name of the show? Game of Thrones. It's called Johnny White Walker.
Are you serious?
Oh, yeah.
They still sell it.
It's clear?
I don't know. I've never had any.
Oh.
Too rich for my blood.
Anyway.
Man, got a stimulus check. Don't know how to.
Moving on.
Bro, that thing tomorrow. That thing clear tomorrow.
That shit was gone the next day.
What I'm gonna buy. Ain't no lie.
Brian buying all
the worst
the
thing that happened during this one of the worst things that happened during this pandemic is we got all this time online. So you start seeing all these things pop up that you want to buy. And then some of it is the most random shit. I saw an advertisement pop up on my Facebook page about a magnet you could buy, and you tie it to a rope and you throw it in water and you pull back shit that done fell to the bottom of the lake or whatever.
You don't need it.
I almost bought
how many guns I'm gonna end up with?
That legit seems kind of dope, though.
I'm about to have a bodies on my hand, literally. They were like, "Oh,
I had to stop myself because I was on the order page. I was like, I need this magnet.
I mean, but it wouldn't have worked. It wouldn't have worked
just
here.
because you live next to that pond. It just hit me because you live next to that pond.
Bro, you don't think I was thinking about that? I was like, what is it?
You know what road you live off of. You don't need to be fishing in no pond. You know you're gonna bring up.
No.
It wouldn't have worked for us at Lake Murray though. That joke was too deep.
Name? Is it bad when someone wants to post cigarette? Should catch the Rona.
I mean, yeah, it is. Nope, don't.
Wait, what does that mean? Somebody break that down for me.
Is it wrong when you see people that post ignorant shit and you want them to catch the Rona?
Oh, want them to catch it. Yeah.
If you can deal with the karma that comes your way, fuck it. Do it.
And at this time, if all of us are at least almost 40, we got a shit ton of karma shit about against us anyway.
Fuck it. Real. I got a scholarship to hell, so fuck it.
Speaking about over 40 or almost 40 or whatever, did y'all see Mike Tyson?
Yeah,
Mike Tyson warming up and get shoot.
Yeah, I've heard about the clip, but finally saw it today. Jesus,
I want to see
that joke is a monster.
And I'm gonna let Sosa got a different opinion on this.
You know,
I would like to see the poor fool who said he wanted to be first.
Who said it?
Mike Tyson.
Did someone actually say that?
No, I mean, whoever.
Does he have his will written? Does he have his will written?
He's not practicing for nothing.
No.
Listen,
I hope
if Mike Tyson was in a coma and he smacked my mama on the butt, I'd be like, I don't know how you did it, brother, but it's okay.
Hey,
it's all right.
I'm gonna say this. He's 53.
I'm gonna take it willingly.
And Brian made a good point. He was the last time he fought, he was knocked out, and he's been knocked out before. He was unfocused. I get that, 100% get it. But he's 53 now.
Man got a family.
I mean, no, fuck all that. That's not. If you're willing to risk getting in the ring, then you don't give a fuck about your family.
Or your conditioning is there that your confidence is so high that you know you ain't getting hit.
That weed got his mind clear.
So
I
I
call him dead.
So as I understand, he's 53, okay? But anybody that you've ever seen train, practice, or whatever, you've never seen anybody up that age move like that. And I don't know if he has the lungs to keep it up, but all he has to do is hit you one time. It only takes one hit.
I mean, watching him work out, buddy got the cardio.
Right. Well, Bernard Hopkins was in his 50s. So, and he got knocked out the last fight. So, Bernard Hopkins, I mean, he's a Hall of Famer, first ballot. You know, it doesn't matter. But aside from all of that, what I'm scared of, I hate seeing the memes where it said, you know, that little video clip where he's like, yeah, on my back, I broke my back, it's spinal. Or, you know, that stupid shit, stupid clips. That is like, that's not the Mike we know. Like, we're invested in this dude. Like, we grew up. This isn't Ali. This isn't Frazier. We saw this dude for 93 seconds beat the shit out of somebody. Like, we saw Mike. We didn't see a lot of other people, but we saw, and I don't want to see Mike embarrass himself. That's it. Because these young kids
I don't think he will. This is a very aged and intelligent boxer. Mike Young was a brawler, like probably one of the strongest brawlers you've ever seen. But now you pair that because he's still a brawler.
You pair that with man's ear off, so I mean he's a brawler.
Yeah, that was unfocused. Mike at the end of his thing. Right now, you're dealing with a focused, intelligent man who's handling his own shit. Nobody's doing anything for him. Mike's dangerous.
I'm not gonna take that away from him. If even his trainer's saying he's got the same speed and power that a lot of these young kids don't have. I get it 100%. The heavyweight division is trash.
Cheers,
hot garbage right now. So great. Do I see a killer out there? I see one, but he's not skilled. So
who is that?
He's from New Zealand. Joseph Parker. I think it's Parker. I might be wrong. But he's from I know he's from New Zealand.
All you just told me was the man is his conditioning is right. He's still a brawler. He's still a powerful puncher. He's getting into, or if he comes back at it, ain't nobody ready to stand up to him except for that he gonna put on his back. So it's a perfect legacy.
As long as he ain't got to deal with Don King, I'm great.
Oh yeah, he's not doing
and that's the thing. King, cool.
And that's the thing. Nobody's leading him anymore. He's his own man. So I think he knows what he's doing. What I don't want to happen is for one of these young guys to see an old man getting in the ring and think that they're just going to go in there and have his way. But I don't even think he's fighting in that division. All of these are supposed to be like charitable fights. So you think he's coming back to boxing?
I think he's trying to get licensed.
He don't need to do that. I like
he does.
No, he doesn't need to do that
unless he's.
I'd like to see
all of the hangover money. I don't think he needs that shit.
He might not need it, but I'd like to see him come back and like throw it down.
I just don't want to see
like you know, youngsters don't know.
After seeing how Ali went out, like I love Mike. Like he was one of the first quote unquote athletes I ever watched on TV. I don't want to see that happen to him.
We're invested in Mike. That's my thing.
He doesn't need to come back full-time boxing. 1 or 2 matches, you know, that'll be dope. But I don't want to see him try to come from the bottom and work his way back up because that's what he's going to have to do. But it's Mike Tyson. They're going to skip some rings they're going to skip a few people for Mike Tyson.
I hope he's smarter than he was. Yeah, I don't think, this isn't like the Rocky Balboa movie where a 60-year-old got fucking licensed to fight Antonio Tarver. This isn't that. So will he be licensed? I don't know. But Hopkins was licensed at 50. So, you know.
Yeah. And where did he go?
Hey, stupid shit is it wasn't his first. He had like two fights after he turned 50. So, man, don't bring that up. We don't talk about that era.
Wait, what?
Was that too soon? Was that too
soon? I went to another tab. What did he say?
No, he said that would be like watching Jordan with the Wizards.
Yeah, we don't.
So I didn't watch all of the Jordan thing last night. I did watch a few pieces of it, and I saw what they were talking about when he joined the Sox. And it didn't look like they were being real complimentary of that that little part of
because he wasn't that good.
No,
I know
Terry. That. No. See, that's different. Terry Francona said how he improved way quicker than what a lot of those other people were, and he even said like for someone not to have played baseball since high school, you don't come in the minor league baseball hitting 200.
Oh, I get that, but it's AA. I think it was AA.
Yeah, it was.
And he's still at the time, one of the greatest athletes ever.
Have you seen the 30 for 30 on Jordan Rides the Bus?
No, I haven't watched that yet.
You gotta watch that because when they talk about what was it, fall ball? I forgot what I don't know, it's fall or summer league. Whenever they did the other league, they said how good he was improving was like, whoa. But
what year was that? Like 94, 95?
94, 95.
94, 95.
They said when he was improving.
I had the Jordan White Sox jersey, and I wish I kept it.
So I got the whole Blu-ray set of the first season. If I find that disc,
I got it.
Oh, okay.
I just never watched it.
Last night was really good. He was talking. They showed a lot of that Cash Money shit talking at practice. Ooh, boy.
Hey, that dude. Listen, he would bet you that you couldn't pull 5 quarters off the backboard, the top of the backboard. He would. I mean, he would talk shit if you did it. They don't see it right. But what he said,
Arizona Fall League. That's why I was like, it's fall ball.
That's right. Yeah.
There you go. Thanks, Rob.
But it's just maybe I'm remembering it wrong, but I didn't see a lot of favorable things about Jordan during that era. I never revisited it. Yeah. But at the time, it was like, all right, give that shit up. You're not gonna do it.
Not to spoil too much, but I mean, this ain't really big in the grand scheme of things of that documentary. But what they said, he went on a 13-game hitting streak. But what it was is all the pitchers were trying to overpower him. They was like, he got a slow bat speed because he hadn't played baseball. He didn't have that. It was the breaking ball that got his ass.
Yeah.
So after they figured out how to throw the breaking ball at him, it was a wrap. But they said like he ended up picking up the breaking balls too. So
I mean, let's just say he was better than Tebow.
Like you said, to be average and not play baseball, I don't think people understand. Like, you wasn't gonna be great, but to be average and not play baseball since high school, you've been playing basketball all years. Ain't too many people on earth doing that.
It's just hard when you have the legacy you have in the NBA.
That's a good point.
And when you compare that, like he was fighting the uphill battle because of his legacy in basketball for him to come over to baseball.
Yeah, I don't know what people were thinking. What it was the 90s. I guess we expected like he's great here, he's great there, and we seen I guess Bo Jackson.
They wanted a Bo Jackson,
I didn't like that. I thought even Bo Jackson wasn't great at baseball.
He was a great fielder.
He was okay,
and he had power. That's really it.
He had power.
Yeah, in between that, he was good.
That motherfucker struck out way too much.
He was an all-star. I
mean, who votes for all-star though?
I was in elementary school, so I don't know.
The fan.
I don't know, but Bo knows.
Bo knows.
Well, I used to love Bo knows.
Since we're talking hoops, I think he would have made. Hell yeah, he would have put that up.
What's that?
He would have made LeBron cry in practice.
Oh my god,
he would have made every NBA player cry. I'm sorry,
I don't know too many NBA players from the '90s that wouldn't play rings around these guys that's on the court now.
Olajuwon would do work on these guys.
It was all power. The '90s was just all power.
Whole fucking league. It doesn't fucking matter, to be honest with you.
You got to think about a center would eat right now because the damn big man trying to be on the wing shoot some J's. You're like, you gonna let me eat down here? Okay, thanks.
Let's go back. let's take it back. Jack Sigma, who was like one of the pioneers of the big shooting threes, he fucking killed him. So, whatever.
Dumbass writers like me back then.
I don't like when they say LeBron would be great at football. He cried too much. Fuck that.
By the way, people, Sosa hates LeBron as well.
No, I don't hate him.
I like LeBron.
I love LeBron. Yeah, Anthony. Man, that team had so many killers.
Oh man,
Jesus.
Man, listen, Anthony.
You started laughing.
Wait a minute.
You can't put Anthony Mason on the court right now.
We got to scratch that because if Anthony Mason was on the court right now, he'd be fucking.
He would. His check would be in the negative because
I hope he would be on the court.
Money.
You want to do? Oh, you're suspended 80 games. You're done.
He would owe the league. They were like, "How we took all your money, but yet you owe us still? Like we don't know."
They couldn't play. Like
you got that $5. You got. You see the commissioner. You got that $5 you owe me?
Yeah.
Shit.
That whole family got seen. You got that $5 you owe me? Where'd you get that mustache?
Where's my money, man? Where's my money, man?
Where's my money? Yeah, man. It was a different time. But real quick, I don't know if y'all want to talk more about it, but
we can talk about anything you want.
No, I was just saying with that documentary, when the director hands the iPad to him to show him either what people said or like clips, it's crazy to see like Mike just go, he just transforms. It's wild. Like he just gets taken back and he'll talk cash money shit. Like when you see that when they hand him the iPad and they start talking about Isaiah Sosa, and I think we kind of talked about it, but you gonna bug out. His face just went,
suck my dick, bitch.
He pretty much said whatever he said is bullshit. It's pretty much what he said.
Isaiah's so full of shit. That dude just we've been the last 3 weeks we've been dogging Karl Malone. Isaiah Thomas as a person is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
You remember that whole
Isaiah never be on the show.
Fake suicide shit.
He would probably say he would be and then not respond to us. So that's the type of guy he is, I've heard.
Man. I tell you this though, David gave us a good transition if you want to go back.
What happened?
Okay. Let me go back up. Doop doop. You talking about this here?
Oh, I'm not angry.
Yeah.
Bam.
I'm not angry at all.
Bam.
I actually laughed my ass off. And if that's karma, I'm ready to accept karma.
You said a virus has been there for 3+ years.
I just caught that. That's what I know. It's been a long day. I was like, has it? Oh, that motherfucker got it.
All right. So recently, we're gonna get on this corona thing real quick. Recently, they found out that there have been some people in the White House that have had coronavirus. It sounds so commercial to say it now. Have had coronavirus, and now everybody in the White House is flipping their shit. I think they said Trump actually lost his shit when he found out somebody was so close to him, and he asked why weren't they wearing masks.
Wow.
It's not only him though. So Mike Pence's first aid, Ivanka's right,
and did 11 Secret Service.
Every single one of them that's close to him. They
11 Secret Service, right? Are they on the president detail or are they just like guards, whatever?
Well, one of them was Trump, a driver or president's detail for Trump or something like that, and he was out. So it's
because some people are on the grounds and all other type of stuff or follow family. So,
but then the thing is, like with this disease, right, or this virus, so every single person that's close to Trump had their right hand person or somebody very close to them in their office in their daily life that contracted this, right? So then they all been exposed to it.
All of them, man.
Every single one of them, multiple times.
Hey, Kool-Aid. That's what I think of him as. He's just an orange Mr. Kool-Aid. That's all I think of him as.
Yeah, but I don't know how he.
Orange rind.
Ah, man, I don't know. It's just a clusterfuck.
It's funny though, because this dude's a known germaphobe. That shit is fucking hilarious. SNL needs to get on that shit.
Ain't got nowhere to do the show.
Have you guys ever worked somewhere where you had great management and then that manager may have moved on to another position in the company or wherever organization you work for, or or moved up?
Oh yeah,
then you get a leader, and then it's like,
yeah, my part-time.
You even try like this is just a clusterfuck.
Yeah, my part-time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like that's where we're at as America. Like the shit is just like I think freaking Dolphin could walk in and do a better job right now.
You know, it's funny. I was watching Jaws this week.
All right.
I want to know this correlation.
Yeah,
Please connect this.
How drunk are you?
I'm.
Anyway, I was fucking my wife in the ass the other day.
Oh, you ain't drinking nothing. That ain't. Yeah, you good.
I'm getting there. Anyway, so in the movie, if you're too stupid to know, in the movie,
the shark
Jaws comes out, attacks a kid, then attacks another kid, and then the mayor was like, "We can't shut down Amity because."
Oh, I never connected that. Now,
so now we got coronavirus. All these people dying. Hey, let's open up. Wait, people still fucking dying. Things are still happening. Oh, fuck it. We need to reopen because we need to save our economy. You know what I mean? It's like a parallel. And I was like, so the mayor of Amity was the villain of the fucking movie, actually.
Yeah, and well, I never thought of it that way. But you know, you're talking about stuff still happening. So Wuhan just they opened up and everything, right? And so they've now started seeing another rise on their infections, and they'll soon see another rise on deaths and things like that.
Which who's been saying there's going to be a second wave?
Everybody.
Well, exactly.
So as soon as
and fucking medical experts.
Right. And so they're saying that as soon as winter hits, right, it's going to be mixed in with normal flu season, which is going to be horrible, right? And if we open full and we go all out like nothing ever happened, listen, I get people want to get out. I get the economy needs to thrive. It all makes sense. I dig it. But when you put out policies and guidelines of social distancing and you open your restaurants, but you can only let this many people in and you got to clean up thoroughly every table. Listen, before Corona hit, they weren't cleaning them damn tables. They ain't gonna clean them now.
Thank you, Jason.
People are not going to follow these guidelines.
No.
And then what really pisses me off, if you read the guidelines, at the end of all the guidelines, it says none of this is mandatory.
So you telling me
you're almost too free.
If I'm a restaurant owner, and I'm on the verge of bankruptcy, and you telling me that I can only let people in that can sit 8 feet apart, but it's not mandatory. You don't think I'm gonna try to pack my restaurant?
Yeah,
just so I can meet the bills and get back on top.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So all that does is that's just gonna this whole curve, curve the spread makes sense, but people are not gonna follow it. So it's just
stay down here or go wherever you're going, Robin. Don't go back.
You've been where? I know she's somewhere up north, but you've been away from home this whole time.
I thought I think she said Pennsylvania at one point, but
I think she did say something like that.
My thing is, I forgot what my thing was.
Word.
Whoa.
I tell you, when you hit 60, it's a hell of a thing, man.
Hey, man, I had Alzheimer's at 35. What are you talking about?
You probably called it old timers, like the crazy
old timers, because this is my second language, and I
hate when people say old timers. I say old timers. What's that?
Oh, you know what I can't stand? I
can understand old timers. I hate all
Conversate.
I'm sorry for your loss. It's lost, stupid.
People really
but you can't correct it
while they're grieving.
Yeah, and that's the hard part.
Oh, when they're trying to, not when they're grieving. When they're trying to.
When you told Sosa he couldn't correct them while they were grieving, did you see his face?
I said it wrong.
Like the fuck, I can't.
No, wait. I'm not correcting the person who's grieving.
Hey, I feel personally attacked. I have no kids. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, they don't understand. These motherfuckers want to go. Actually, today was the first day that restaurants were allowed to bring people in to sit in, so they don't give a fuck.
Yeah, a lot of them aren't doing it anyway. They're still not letting people in. When they make it mandatory, if people really care about keeping their shit open, they're keeping the people outside.
Because at the end of the day, they're not trying to have their employees be sick and then nobody can fucking work.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Have y'all rode by a Mexican restaurant lately? Even after they said
there's one in Sandhill, but they have outside dining.
Every single one of them, like they completely took their inside and they just moved that shit from inside to outside, put a tent up over it, and said keep it going.
These motherfuckers bought picnic tables. These motherfuckers bought picnic tables.
Yeah.
Boy, Lowe's at Home Depot has been flourishing.
You can tell the people who
they didn't buy
really
a damn thing. They made them shits.
You can tell the people who are really good at adapting. Like, they kept shit proud as shit.
I totally did not hear what you say, Brian, because it went left down here at the bottom of the screen.
I'm just kidding, Mexican folks. I love everyone.
I'm not going to follow up Jason. I'm going to say this about Hispanic people. Motherfuckers had to deal with cartels in different states, neighborhoods.
Don't do that to me. I was just joking. It's all comedy. I love it.
No.
Don't put the cartels on me now. Damn.
No, you didn't did it.
I was just joking, people.
You done did it.
Hey, just say you're Canelo's cousin on his mom's side. And you'll be
well, this is when racist white people say stuff like, I love all. I got one Mexican best friend. I promise.
I'm going to tell you something.
Yeah, but you're a contractor, so we know he works for you.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
No, not.
Papi. Johnson ain't allowed anymore.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that would be the person who says that shit. That's what I'm saying. Golly.
Oh my god.
Brian's face was priceless.
Look at Rob just said, damn.
We just got canceled.
No. Oh my god. That's not how I feel. I'm just saying that would be the guy who says that. I live in South Carolina. I promise you that'd be the guy who says that.
Speaking of
some restaurants, people that really wanted their restaurant to thrive, they adapted. They did what they had to do to keep that restaurant going.
I mean,
some people were just waiting for the stimulus from the government, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
They're still waiting because there's supposedly another stimulus package on the horizon, but they ain't
about the $2,000 that we're not getting.
Ain't gonna fucking happen.
They turned down $600. Why do you think they'll give us $2,000?
These motherfuckers saying y'all making too much on unemployment. We gonna make you go back to work. Fuck that.
That's what I was actually having a conversation.
Somebody send Lindsey Graham to the White House. Huh? I said somebody send Lindsay to the White House. We need to talk to
Lindsay. Come out the closet. Go retire with your boyfriend. It's okay. It's all right to be gay. Go home.
Are we offending everybody tonight?
I think that's what it is.
I think I'm getting drunk off the vapors of Sosa's breath or something right now. How is this going on?
Let's talk about Asians next.
No, I was not talking about them in a bad way.
What was the dance and everything you just did with that voice, though? I mean, wow.
Yeah. Hey, put up what Ryan
did. So you went in on white folks and Asians in one comment.
Yeah,
that's what they're gonna do.
That's all they're gonna do.
Real quick,
they're gonna say it stimulates the economy by when you pay the corporations, they have more money to hire and more money to pay their employees.
All corporations do is buy back their fucking stocks and then fire people.
Hey,
that's all they do when they get those bailouts.
These motherfuckers gave the Lakers $4 million.
But the people don't know the Lakers applied for that shit on the low and then they got found out.
Oh, so what did they give all of it back, or did they give?
Because that was for payroll stuff. They know they can afford that shit.
Man, fuck out of
here. The Lakers? You think the Lakers can't afford
that?
They
can afford that shit.
Man,
we just
had companies now. But you got to think about it. When you become a billionaire, no one does it the cleanest way, period. Go ahead.
Listen, Izzo, I don't know if you were in a chat. We had a conversation today. Marcus said, if Jordan was such a winner as a player, why isn't he a winner as an owner? Because winning as an owner means I'm saving money on this shit. It doesn't fucking matter. All NBA, team owners, they're gonna make their money regardless, right?
Correct, because they're going to get a cut of that TV money and everything else in the year. Like NFL, they were some of the year that Kaepernick did his thing. They claimed they lost money. No, they made like a record amount percentage-wise based on inflation. They made a record amount.
Fucking money. Listen, so Jordan's making money in a small market. Jordan's making money regardless. I don't want to hear that.
Oh, real quick, what is Trump's payroll tax idea? I don't know it.
I don't know.
Rob, you would have to enlighten us. I have no clue.
Yeah, I have.
When I see his face or hear his name, unfortunately, I kind of check out lately.
Man, I tried to watch. I watched. Hey, check it out. So I gave it a chance. I was like, okay, so I want to see if he's going to say something of value today. So I watched his conference
on purpose.
It was a young lady. Listen, there was a young reporter in the back. And he was like, yes, young lady, what question do you have? And the lady just asked, she was like, why do you keep comparing the U.S. to other countries when we're talking about this virus? This is not a race. What are we doing to save people's lives? Trump said, ask China.
And she's an Asian woman. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, my.
She took down her glass. She was like,
what the fuck you just said?
Why did you ask me?
Why did you ask me? He's like, it wouldn't matter. I didn't ask anybody.
Why did you ask me? I was like, oh, she about to lose it.
So she's like trying to finish the question, and he's going to somebody else, and suddenly he's just like, "Good night, everybody," and just leaves the stage. Like this little girl defeated him.
Oh, I see what you said. Dude, that's not everybody's payroll tax, but yeah, that's fucking stupid.
This dude's such a bitch. Let me read because I can't read right now.
Let me read, guys. But I can't read right now.
Everybody's payroll tax, which would have slightly helped people's jobs, but if you have no jobs, it does nothing at all.
To cut everyone's payroll tax.
Ask China. Ask China.
Ask China. That's just like when they asked him why he kept calling it a Chinese virus. And he said because it came from China. You can ask anybody in China.
Hey, I heard
it's huge.
This motherfucker was praising China on how they handled the fucking virus.
Well, if it wasn't for China, we wouldn't have "Make America Great Again" hats. So no, that's not even me trying to be funny. That's what they're
That's actually hilarious.
It is hilarious.
So the one time I sit here and I try to I was trying to see if he said something, because it's almost like watching Trump do his thing is kind of like when we used to watch Jordan in the 90s, because we're like, you would hear he was amazing, but then you're like, well, I'm gonna watch a game, he can't be that good, and then bam, he does some shit amazing.
Yeah.
And then hearing about Trump is like Trump says dumb shit all the time, so you're like, he can't be that stupid. So you sit there and watch his press conference and some dumb shit happen. So it was kind of that anticipation, and now I'm kind of satisfied. Like, oh, okay, he is
that stupid.
No, he's beyond expectations.
Yeah,
dude, this dude.
I tell you though, he the way that he says stuff, it makes me feel like he got to know something I don't know. Like that's how dumb he is. He's so dumb. He makes me feel dumm. Because I'm sitting there like, for you to make that comment, you have to have something in front of you. You know, like you have to be privy to some inside information that the rest of us don't know for you to be that blatantly confident on these dumbass comments.
Appreciate it.
Hey Rob, to be honest with you, Rob, and I'm gonna address you in a minute, Jay. I'm sorry, but Rob, to be honest with you, I'm surprised they let me finish that. I was like, they're gonna stop me right when I say Trump and George the same sentence.
I'm drunk. Fuck it.
But you're right, Jay. I mean, when somebody says something like that, you're like, I gotta be missing something.
Right. There's got to be something that I just don't know about.
Am I not getting it? I honestly believe that he plays some kind of tone in the back that we can't hear, which is why we're not buying the shit. Because the people that are buying it, some people are very intelligent. I know some people that buy his shit, and I'm like, what are you doing?
No, why are they buying his shit? It depends on what you're talking about. What are they buying that you be like, what it? Oh, hey. I pretty much think I lose my shit every fucking episode, so
yeah, you could definitely be a guest.
Let me do it. Let me host. I say what I want. I got the controls on my side.
Fuck it. Because I'm surprised Brian hadn't fucking muted me yet.
No, he's talking about when I did the Jordan and Trump thing.
Hey, yeah, well, whatever. Anyway,
it was
a long
day. So. You hear stuff, you want to see it for yourself, and when you see it, you're amazed. You shouldn't be, but you are.
I mean, you really now Jordan can never be on the show because compare him to Trump.
I wish Jordan would be on this show. We'll have a billion listeners, and we'll be talking about shit.
Jordan will hear this one and be like, "Hell no, you put me beside Trump,
dude." I'm gonna say this: I have never met Rob a day in my life, but I love that motherfucker. Listen, so did we talk? Damn, I'm already fucked up. Did we talk about how this motherfucker said, why didn't you make those people who...
You're right.
There's a test right on to be claimed. The train left the station. With the boy.
Cool.
Yeah, the whole mask thing with Trump.
You said what?
The whole mask thing with Trump.
What about it?
Talking about when he went to the World War.
Listen. Okay, so he went to the World War thing.
Well, no, you talking about where they were playing
had all the elderly veterans out there, and he was just
Are you talking about the Guns N' Roses thing?
No, they're gonna die anyway. The elderly people gonna die.
Golly.
And have elderly people.
Hey, Bo, you need to cut. You need to cut Sosa off right now with that comment. He's done.
I want to mute Sosa for like 5 minutes.
Golly. He said, "No, I'm not worried about that. He's gonna die anyway."
Can I say this? Okay,
no, you're muted. You're muted.
Muted? Really?
Yeah.
You can hear me?
No, we can hear you, Sosa. Go
ahead. We can't.
So.
Yeah, Robin is right. If they're still paying them, they won't.
Nah, they won't. They'll close and then run with that money.
Right. Okay. Anyway, so Trump was a dude who wasn't wearing masks at the hospital with military leaders, yada yada. But then he yells at his staff on why they didn't wear masks for the people who came up positive. Did we talk about that? We didn't talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
But am I missing a point?
No, you got it.
Oh well, take it. I can't run with it.
No, he's confusing the hell out of people, and I think he's confusing his base.
Man,
he has to be. He has to be because they follow everything he says. So if 1 minute he's yelling at people about wearing masks, and then the second he's yelling at people about not wearing them, what are y'all protesting for?
Dude,
y'all really don't even know what y'all leader is talking about.
Tired of seeing shit on Fox News, recording it. CNN puts it on their station, and he's like, he didn't say that. It says Fox News on the fucking corner, motherfucker. The fucking anchors are right there talking to him. Masks.
That's what you said.
Sorry.
Motherfucker can't smell mask. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh wow!
I can't spell mask. I can't.
So they caught Pence on the open mic.
This dude,
a couple days ago, he was helping move boxes of masks into a building, and he didn't know he was on an open mic. And they were talking to him at the van, and they were like, "Hey, you want to move this empty box?" He said, "Yeah, I'll move this empty box. It'll look good." So he picked up an empty box and put it on the dolly and rolled it into the hospital like he was moving boxes of masks. And I think that kind of just shows you how manipulative this organization has been.
Yeah.
Because something as simple as that you just can't do without talking about it.
I saw that, and but I saw it on this one dude on Facebook. I don't delete nobody on Facebook. I want to know where you stand, so I don't delete nobody. So I saw this one dude say MSNBC put an edited video of what you just said, and I was like, "What are you talking about?" Now it all makes sense. Now I'm like, "Are you sure it was edited?" Because Pence is about as dumb as a motherfucker to be like, "Yeah, let me take this photo off."
Yeah, he calls his wife mother.
Because what?
Was his wife mother? Fucking.
Nah, he got Lindsay, Rob.
y'all stupid, man.
Dude, hey B, I never put that connection together. That might be right. Cheers.
Anyway, we I don't like talking about too much on this thing. It kind of just kills the mood.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
But let's see how we can bridge this. But back to the Rona thing, man. If y'all still on quarantine, just hold tight.
Wait, we talked in pregame, but I don't know what the fuck Jason was talking about.
What are you talking about?
Something about you didn't fucking talk. You didn't
Rob, damn.
Because some dickhead said something.
Somebody was posting it. I will let that stay.
No, don't post.
You just leave all that.
Everybody on Facebook can read that. So
yeah,
that's fine.
Okay.
What you talking about, Southern?
So Jason said something on Facebook, and Brian ignored him because he's white. And
God,
I don't know.
I'm playing. Man, I have.
Brian is.
What I was talking about on Facebook is
I'm done with this friendship.
Hold up, Rob. Let me. He talking about what? I made a comment on.
Let me say, Brian is tolerant. Brian is very tolerant. He just doesn't like Hispanic people because we speak Mexican.
What?
I hope that was your bottle that fell over. I never said that.
Hey, what you drinking on over there, man? Yeah, you need to put the brown liquor aside. Stop.
Tequila make me bother.
Last week, get kind of serious real quick here. If y'all want to go ahead and talk about this, the shooting,
please.
Yeah, go for it.
Last week, there was a shooting. I almost said cop involved.
No, it wasn't last week.
It wasn't last week, motherfucker.
It was in February.
It was actually 2 months ago. Yeah,
the tape that they've been soliciting for just finally came out.
It was in February, motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. I love Asians, Rob. I don't know.
What you love Asian folks.
Shut up.
Asian.com.
You love Blasians too.
Here we go.
Wow.
Matter of fact, if it's a Blasian,
hey, mute him.
Where's the mute button? Hold on, stop.
If he's a Blasian,
no. I'm trying to talk over you, trying to save this man. No.
I'm legit
muting. Jason, you're Sosa now. Can't tell you shit.
Hey, just bring my mic back.
We good. You back?
So you're the first person to get muted. If we had a prop bet on this, I would have put all my money on Sosa. My life earnings on Sosa.
Why I'm the only one? Why I'm always the one getting kicked out of shit? Remember Marcus kicked me out of his house first a long time ago.
Wait, what? I missed that.
When we was going to Marcus' first house all the time, playing, watching games and fights and everything, I was the first. He used to send him to you can go.
Yeah.
And he kicked me out first.
Mm-hmm. But okay, so let's talk about what we were talking about.
Yeah, Benny.
In February, there was a shooting of a young man. So apparently, with everything that's coming out, from what I understand, this young man went into a house that was being built and just looked around. People do that all the time. I've done that. Everybody's done that. Even the people who own the house say they looked at the video and they weren't even worried that he was there. They saw him there. Didn't take anything, didn't touch anything, left the house. Apparently somebody else saw him and followed him. And was it 3 guys?
3 guys.
3 guys. One guy was filming and the other 2. They kind of chased him around the neighborhood for a while, cornered him. He couldn't get away, and they shot him 3 times.
They don't know the role of the guy that was filming.
Filming? Well, you could hear.
They said that they're going to investigate him, but they don't know if. I mean, he could have just saw some stuff going down and start videoing, or he could have been part of it. They don't know yet.
Mm.
Yeah, but that dude has said that he's been getting death threats.
Yeah, well, he shouldn't have did what he did. And if you wanted justice served so bad, you wouldn't have waited 2 months before you released the video.
Thank you.
No, he didn't though. He didn't. The local cops got that video within 30 minutes of them being on the scene. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation said that they, when they researched everything and they started their investigation, that the local county police had that video within 30 minutes.
And there you go. Thank you, Christina. There you go.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Thank you. Yes, motherfucker. God damn it. So, can I say 2 things and I'll shut the fuck up?
God, just say them.
Go ahead.
We should be laughing right now. Sorry.
No,
I'm not trying to make.
I
this
know you're not, but we laughing at you.
But hold on, let's go back to filming as an accessory though. So, if you just happen to film something and you give that film over immediately and say, "Hey, look, I captured the whole thing. This is what happened." How is that an accessory to anything? Now, if you filming it just with the intentions like, I know this is going to happen, so I'm going to film it because we want it documented, that's a whole different story.
It's been done before. Like, people have been arrested for filming shit like this.
Right, but what I'm saying is, so if this video wasn't out, right, then it could have very easily been swept under the rug like they was trying to do in the first place.
Exactly.
So with this video,
somebody righteous spread that shit out. Great. 100% great. But my thing is, I forgot my thing. Go ahead. Is any of this?
Agreed, Rob. Agreed. That's what I was saying. But what I'm saying is, if that's not his intention, if he just saw some shit going down and he was like, I better get this on film, like, we don't know yet. They haven't put any of that information out yet. So if he's like, I see something going down, let me video this, then he did a damn good thing. Now, if he was part of it and
he was, I feel like he was part of it, because why the fuck are you following them? Like, you know where to be. You're right behind them.
Right when they was going around that corner too.
Right.
You can't see what's up ahead in that point. I made that comment originally too. I feel you. I feel like he's probably I feel like he was in cahoots. They knew what they were gonna do and they wanted it filmed, right? But I'm just saying we don't actually absolutely know that yet. Well,
you got to look at the lies they've already told. They said that there were a bunch of reports of break-ins. There were no reports of break-ins in that neighborhood.
And that's what I was gonna put on your Facebook post, right?
Yeah, that's what I did put on this Facebook post that everybody ignored.
Yeah,
no, I didn't ignore it.
Trump said there's stuff on the video we didn't see. You're right.
Did he say that?
Yeah, he did.
Trump
That's
said
how much I ignore him.
Trump said that he saw a picture of Arbery in a tuxedo, and he looks like a very nice man, upstanding man. But there's probably stuff on that video that we haven't seen. There's no way to tell who was if they were justified or not, basically. And that's not a verbatim, that's just pretty much what he was saying.
Right.
But in reality, it does not matter, right? But it doesn't matter what you see off camera, because the reality of the fact is you have 2 armed men against an unarmed man, and they were the aggressors because they went seeking out the unarmed man. And there is no stand your ground or self-defense in that situation.
No. And he's fighting them off. If he would have had a gun or a weapon, he would have reached for it at some point.
And I agree with what Christina said. He said if the guy that was filming was so concerned, then why follow and film, and why not call the cops?
Thank you.
Yeah.
You can't say I couldn't call the cops because I was filming. Stop filming.
Listen, he's only talking shit now.
That's a very good point.
He's only talking shit now because he's getting death threats. That's it.
Yeah. He wasn't afraid for the last 2.5 months.
Right. So,
but now that people know what happened,
the cameraman reached for his gun. That's newsflash to me. For real?
That's what I was saying. You could hear him cock his gun while he was filming. Yeah.
I've only heard it with commentary on top of it. I haven't heard
he was riding hot.
Editing the video. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was ready too. Because if the guy turned around, I promise you, if the boy turned around and started running in the direction of the cameraman, he'd have shot him. So either way, the boy was dead.
Oh yeah,
they hunted that boy. It was a hunt. They hunted him.
There's no. My thing with what Trump said is
stupid.
Not posting that.
No, it's real shit.
I mean,
Yeah, and his mom.
There's a lot of things that don't. I mean, it's very obvious that you have a man that has ties to the police force locally because he used to be a police officer.
He used to be an investigator
or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's very obvious that local police, the whole division, anybody that touched this case was like, you know what, I got you. We're gonna figure out a way to make this justified, right?
Yeah, because they said that there was an arrest that was being made at the point when it happened. But a phone call was came from somewhere upstairs and told him and called off the arrest. So the guy had connections, like you say, he was part of the police force, so he had connections.
And so a lot of that bothers me to the core, because if you used to be an investigator or whatever, you already know Georgia law, right? So you already know that you're in the wrong.
They know how to manipulate it too.
Well, and that's what they were hoping for. They were hoping that no matter what happens when we get in this situation, if we take this young man's life, we're gonna be able to get away with it because we sweep it under the rug, right? We have enough connection in this local area. But they can't claim self-defense. There's no way, right? Because you are now the aggressor that you are tracking down this young man. And even if it was on your property, and Georgia might be different than South Carolina, but even if Arbery was on their property and they had guns, it still couldn't have been a self-defense claim because Arbery's unarmed against two grown men with firearms.
And being on the road, damn sure ain't their property.
Right. So even if Arbery was wrong, even if he was doing something wrong, this is still a murder. There is no self-defense. There's no they tried to claim that they were doing a citizen's arrest. Well, you can't do a forceful citizen's arrest. You can't hold anybody. If they say fuck your citizen's arrest and they walk about their own business, then you gotta let them go. The only thing you can do is call 911. So you can't claim either one of those, right? Either way you look at it, these men are in the wrong and they murdered this man. Whether he's guilty, innocent, whatever it is, it's still murder.
Yeah.
Listen, this is just one thing on a hill of shit that's probably never going to come to light.
You ain't lying.
Because people didn't. Yeah. Because it'll always be somebody's word against theirs. And I promise you, they can do anything to any young person and find a justified reason. I've never done anything to anybody in my life. But I guarantee you, if I get shot on some dumb shit, they can make me look like the bad guy.
So that's my thing. Can I say one thing? Selling Lucy's ain't a death sentence. Breaking into if you're trespassing on property, that's not a death sentence. Open, because supposedly it was an open house.
You know how many times I did it as a kid? You know how many times I've seen grown people go into houses to see how houses are laid out? I've done that with my parents in neighborhoods like that before.
Bro, I've done that so many times. When we was house searching, I can't even walk it. When we was living out in our old neighborhood, just walking around, they were building extra sections to the neighborhood and stuff. I would go through this house and that house and that house.
I need some comedic relief right now because this shit is blowing me. Thank you.
But it's just there's on all this citizens arrest shit. That shit ain't nothing but Zimmerman going after fucking God damn it, what's that kid's name?
Oh, he's a lawyer. I didn't know that.
Damn. I don't know what that means. Anyway, so even the DA was called the day of the arrest, and it was like, yeah, don't fuck with him. Leave him alone. So you're trying to dig up all of this shit about this kid's past.
The court of public opinion. While really our opinion about him don't matter. We should just see what happened.
Even if he did,
I don't give a damn if he didn't pay his child support or if he had kids. I don't give a fuck. He shouldn't die.
That's what I'm trying to tell people. Is any of this worth dying for? It's not. So it's a fucking murder.
There's a few things here. So one, you're talking about. So if you look at the Georgia law, because I had to look it all up just to see in another debate with somebody else. So trespassing in their law says that you have to go there with the intent to steal or damage a property or harm the person. Well, there's no windows, there's no doors, there's no forced entry, so it can't be burglary. and it can't be trespassing because he didn't take anything or vandalize anything or harm anybody. If they were to give him that charge by Georgia law, it's maximum $500 ticket or something like that. Fine. That's it.
Yeah.
Definitely not death. It is
in the
not.
fucking area.
Yeah. You know what? When it happened, I was around somebody. I can't remember who it was, but when it happened, and first of all, we're so desensitized to this shit. We should be way more angry than we are. But when it happened, I turned around to the person that I was with, and I said, "They're gonna make this man look like the devil. This little boy look like the devil before the week's over." And sure as shit, they started talking about he was robbing people and breaking into a house that nobody was living in, and he shouldn't have been, and all this other shit. And to be honest with you, the dude in the video didn't even look like him. But
his lawyer did pretty good at trying to get ahead of that, though, knowing that that's what they were going to do is try and demonize him. He put like this,
it's the same one that handled the Trayvon Martin, same guy.
I'm about to say Trayvon Martin did the same shit with him.
No, it's the same lawyer too. They got the same lawyer
because they made that kid look like he was on lean. He was violent. Yada yada. Like, yo,
all they got is that he smoked weed. Okay, and
are you fucking serious? This is the 1950s.
To be honest with you, anybody who smokes weed, they ain't robbing nobody.
No,
and he wasn't even. Did they even find weed in the system then?
No, they're trying to get munchies,
or did they?
It doesn't fucking matter.
I agree. That's why I didn't remember when they said that.
If he was high, he would have just probably look, bro. It's all right. Listen, I don't even care.
And the fact that Zimmerman's walking around alive right now irritates and angers the shit out of me. My son is 16 years old. I guarantee you, I will flip the fuck out if something happens.
And see, that's got to be scary for you, y'all. Like, I know your son wouldn't hurt anybody.
Hell no.
He wouldn't hurt a flea, but being that, let's say he's doing something like dude was doing, jogging in the neighborhood he shouldn't quote unquote shouldn't be in. Somebody's going to look at him like he shouldn't be there, huh?
I said I jog in neighborhoods on purpose.
Well, people just like super scared of you. I wouldn't fuck with you either. I'd be like, nah, let that motherfucker leave.
That's racist.
So it's like the quicker, now, like talking.
The quicker he jogs through this, neighborhood, the quicker he leaves. Damn it.
I want to go back to a comment that Rob made where he was talking about how Arbery took a shotgun blast and still was fighting them off.
I saw that.
If you watch it, like he took it. I mean, he got hit, and when he got hit, he was like, "I'm gonna fight for my life," and he started swinging on Buddy. That's you want to talk about G? That's G.
It's sad.
And I actually heard somebody say he shouldn't have fought those guys, and it wouldn't have happened. I actually saw somebody say that.
What? They said that.
So what we should do as young urban men is when somebody of another race tells us that we need to stop and come here and all that, we should just drop what we're doing and run up on them and yes, sir, what do you want, sir? What can I do for you? And start
you done killing people,
Rich, what's going on?
What up, man? The fuck?
Wow.
Isn't he in the CIA or something? I don't know.
All right, we're just gonna move past that one. No, I feel you, Brian. That's insane. It's insane that anybody would make that comment. Because from what I read, it said that this was actually the third altercation with them in this little period, in this hour or whatever it took. So he had already ignored them twice. And when he runs up on them and they're stopped in front of him, it's clear that he's just running a pace as if you're jogging. He's not darting off behind somewhere or running, trying to get away. Like I just stole something, I got something on me, so I got to get away and ditch it. Nothing like that. He's legit jogging for distance. You know what I mean? And then he just tries to run around the truck. Like, look, I'm done with y'all. Like, I'm just trying to get home at this point. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, it is right to the point that we don't know exactly what happened in front of that truck, but it does not matter, because I'm gonna tell you right now, if a truck of 2 guys, 3 guys, whatever, approach me multiple times and I try and go out my way to get away from them, if I turn the corner and I see a gun in your hand, I'm gonna do what he did. Are you not gonna shoot me in the back? I ain't going down like that. You ain't gonna shoot me on my knees. Like, I'm gonna fight.
Look me in my eyes while you do this.
Jason, I'm with you. I'm not going out on my knees.
No, you ain't hit me in the back. You ain't hit me on. Nuh-uh. Eye to eye. Yeah. I'm gonna put my best effort, and I might, just like Arbery did. I might meet my maker, right? But my point is anybody that says he shouldn't have fought with him, that's crazy because he did not start that fight. It's very clear and evident that he was just trying to mind his own business and get home.
Because
then we had the other incident. Go ahead.
If I'm going, somebody's going with me. That's point blank, and it's been like that for years, decades. So fuck that shit. I'm with Jason.
I'm looking for this other story here to talk about, but y'all go ahead. Hold on.
The dude in Indianapolis?
Talking about the with the white mob that came to his house?
No. Fuck. No. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about someone else. No, I feel sorry. Those in South Carolina, I feel bad for those people. I'm talking about the young kid. He was in Indianapolis. He's an Air Force veteran, and he got chased by cops on Facebook Live.
Oh yeah.
I'm talking about him.
We're talking about him.
With the cops talking about,
who you talking about?
Casket, homie. Nah, motherfucker, you gotta go.
Yeah. Yeah, but this guy was the North Carolina team. And a deputy actually led a mob to his because he
Oh, I thought that
fit the description of somebody who had done something earlier. Comes to the kid's house. His mom is there. They're asking all these questions, trying to get in the house. She's not letting them in, but they're trying to break the door down. And to be honest with you, if that dude's mom wasn't there, they'd have got in there and killed that boy.
Oh, he would have been.
And it turned out it was the wrong kid they were looking for. Wasn't even the guy.
Wrong house.
They were it was the wrong house. It was actually the house next door they were trying to get to.
I'm telling you,
but it didn't matter at that point because they had already focused their eyes on this kid that lived in this house. That they just knew a black team lived there.
That sounds like some Emmett Till.
So it's getting.
Hey, but the sheriff, a sheriff was part of that mob.
Murder hornets and all this other stuff. Yeah, the sheriff was part of the mob.
That's crazy.
So that's another situation that's happening, and I think right now it's just on top of everything else, we got this divide that's going to make everything boil up and bubble over. And there's already talks of a civil war. So
on whose side?
Get ready, motherfucker.
On whose side?
Huh?
Who's been talking about a civil war?
Oh, not ours.
Exactly.
The armed guy that's crying and saying people are trying to take. It's called little dick syndrome, guys.
Dude,
y'all. Wait a minute. Did you just bust that right up for this one?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm being real. Why are you attached to an instrument so badly? Why are you attached to that so badly?
I think at some point they got to realize that at one of these marches where they carry their guns and their rifles and their bazookas, which I saw somebody with a bazooka today. So they're going to realize that, hey, nobody's trying to take these from us.
No, never.
What are we doing?
Been, unless you look at
and just Facebook. Take them back home.
I do not understand the whole protest with assault rifles for the coronavirus.
I promise you, if an AK or an AR takes away Corona, shit, I get one tomorrow myself.
Can you scare a virus away?
Shit, hey guys.
To be honest with you, as big as those murder hornets is.
Hey, stop.
Chill out, the murder hornets, man. They're not gonna get nobody.
I don't know. I saw
as big as those murder hornets is, you might need them
guns. Sneakers on. I'm trying to mess
with dead ass.
When I saw that dude hold his hand out and have 3 on his hand, I'm like, yo. And the dude didn't have little hands. It's like, yo, that's a big fucking thing.
Yeah. Says somebody who has banana hands.
No, wait. That's Brian.
Brian says that.
Me and you got banana hands.
I don't even know what a banana hand is.
Like he ain't got clutches. Get the fuck out of here.
What's a banana hand?
Because I got big hands for being 5'5" 4'11" or whatever the fuck I am.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you where I got banana hands from. We're skipping subjects, guys, so we're getting off. Just to let you know, this is what happens on this show for everybody that's coming here for the first time.
I'm gonna say it's bad when the moderator gets drunk. That's terrible.
I'm not drunk.
He's not drunk.
Yeah.
Anyway,
we ain't got that much show left. Guys, him get drunk now.
I was watching Shallow Hal. Y'all seen Shallow Hal before?
It's been a long time.
Talking about.
But,
I've seen bits and pieces of it.
Tony Robbins got on the elevator with Shallow Hal, and he was talking to him and put his hand on his shoulder. He said, "Hey, why are you touching me, banana hand?" Because he got it.
I don't remember that.
I don't even know what Shallow Hal is, but okay.
Shallow Hal,
Jack Black.
Jack Black.
When Jack Black started seeing ugly women, but they were really pretty to him. Oh shit!
I have no clue what y'all talking about.
Hey, put that on. Ain't no fucking way I'm 6
feet. I'm 5'10", 5'11", and Sosa's
damn, they see these women out here turning you into something.
Yeah, don't gas him up.
Hey, that's a good thing, bro. Though.
No, man.
I'm saying I'm saying like in their mind, if they were saying you was 6 foot, most chicks like that's their cutoff. So they was wanting you to be 6 foot.
Sosa's 5'4", but still wear bigger clothes than me, guys. And they can tell you not fat if you know what
that's terrible, dude.
I'm not lying.
The bad thing for you in reality, though, Sosa, is the fact that me and Izzo, most of us actually is right around 5'10". So most women see 5'10" as like 4'10", and then 6 foot is like 7 foot something.
So I'm a midget.
And I'm like,
you saying I'm a midget?
I mean, by most women's,
Okay, then I'm fucking whatever.
So you doing all right in life, man?
No, I'm doing great.
He has no hair, so it lengthens him. What?
Oh shit!
I don't know what that means.
So what goes for me, Rich?
I mean, everybody's bald on here except for.
Hey, Brian, cut your hair, B.
Hell no, bro. Hold on to this shit for as long as I can.
Right,
hey,
that Jada kid.
Yeah.
When we go to the bars, it's like all of this, and then it drops down to me, and then it goes back up again. So no.
Richard,
Oh my god, I have no idea what this show is.
If I was 6 foot, I would have been in the major leagues. I'm just saying that. That's all I'm saying.
Oh wow, that escalated.
I'm going to
the bro. Uh-oh.
Well,
I ain't touching that.
So we're gonna skip what Rob said? We're not getting into this?
No.
hey, listen, I don't
no.
care. You do your thing.
Hell no.
Nah, man. I was like,
We're all heterosexual males who know.
I'm going to be like what Tom Segura said in his special. Yep. Keep on moving.
Hell yeah. Keep on trucking.
Well, I mean, I had to rearrange some stuff, so I'm like sitting on the floor in a gamer's chair. So
They can't see all that. They can't see all that. They can't see all that.
First of all,
well, why you say I look short
Robert, wait, Robert about to jump on Rob for that shit he said.
Well, I want to know why I look short if that's the case. If can't see them.
I mean, you got a drum set right behind you, and it's like.
Well,
right
that's
on
what
your
I was
head,
saying.
so,
I'm sitting on the floor in the gamer's
That's probably
chair.
why. I mean, it's just that.
he doubled down and said all facts. He's a better man than me.
I'm right at average.
I think everybody trying to. Go ahead.
I'll just say I've dated women who barely wear makeup, might be like tomboyish, and I've dated the girly girl who wear makeup. Hey, all of them need love. That's all I'm gonna say. I like
light skin.
What? That's not even true.
No, that's not true. Not true at all
Anymore.
The hell was Sosa drinking just now?
I was drinking water that put the Motrin in.
Oh God, it's escalating.
I gotta work tomorrow, man. I can't wake up all fucked up.
No, we're not talking about you, Sosa. I promise.
Yep.
We're used
not
to you.
putting any of that in the chat.
That's my cat.
Rob,
I'm catching up. Holy shit!
For anybody who listens to this later, y'all gonna be, what the fuck is going on this?
Nah, Harambe.
Beards are lazy. Hey, real quick. No.
Beards
I'm actually gonna be on your side. There are some people I've seen. I'm like, who is that? Then LeBeard, I'm like, that's all you got, man. That's all he got. That's all he got.
I'll tell you what messed me up. What messed me up is when I see dudes that as bald as all 4 of the 5 of us, and they come out the barber and that should be lined up, and I mean just like they got a damn near fro on top of their head. I'm like, how did that even happen? Like you literally went in there with nothing and you came out with a fro.
Miracle, man.
Miracle. Yeah, man. Wait. Short chins look distinguished now.
I don't know what that means.
What the hell is a short chin?
You have to type us a short paragraph to break that down.
What's a short chin?
Are you saying that no beard is what y'all looking for now?
Dude, it don't matter.
I have a round face, so I am
like fake eyelashes.
I love Rob though, man.
There's this have y'all ever seen Queen Sugar?
No, I'd like to.
Yeah, okay, so dude just got a beard on there, and everybody's like, "Oh, he's attractive." But when they see that motherfucker with no beard, it's like, "Yo, what the fuck happened to this?"
Sosa's not allowed to have a beard.
Yeah.
No, I think. No, yeah. Please explain, because I think what she's saying.
I'm 27 without a damn beard.
Sosa can't grow a beard.
What the fuck? I can't.
Oh, calm down, man. I was just joking. Oh, shit.
I haven't been even.
I think what we need to do. I think what she's saying is we need to be following in Sosa's footsteps, because she done said Sosa looks 6 feet. She said men with no beards look distinguished, and we need to follow his lead.
So short chins to me means we used to say
no beard. She says no beard. That's what she's saying.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
The smooth baby face is long gone for me. I don't think.
Nah, that's not it.
I ain't had a smooth baby face since I was like middle school.
I ain't cut my mustache since high school.
Yeah.
No.
I'm not saying I had a full grown beard. Come on, and I'm just saying like.
Hey, Jason done do HGH in like freshman year, man.
Man, was on that clear. Got it.
I'm waiting for Robin to type this paragraph because
that's what I'm waiting on too.
Yeah,
I just feel like when it comes, when it hits, it's gonna be like 5 pages though.
I'm glad you did that.
Yeah, because
hey, so feel good about yourself, man.
What happened?
Well, the thing is with a lot of bald people, sometimes they need a contrast. Like a bald head, you need a contrast with a beard for some people.
Right.
Sometimes they don't need it. Me, I need it. I know for my strength.
Until you get older, you will shave to look younger.
I don't think that's a thing that men do.
I'm good.
Nah,
I'm there already.
The older we get, the less we care. So
right. My beard then started hitting all this grays in it, and I done heard so many people talking about you just go ahead and dye your beard, and I'm like, bro, that thing could be white. I don't care.
You've already lost your hair. What is color?
I'm saying my hair gone.
Right,
my hair been gone.
What the fuck did Rob just?
I don't know what that means.
Oh God, Will.
I don't know what that means.
What?
I'm logging up.
Okay. I go back on my previous comment. Rob can't guest on the show. He can't.
I'm out.
That was a Robin's thing. We do look youthful.
I'll be a guest on your show, but I gotta go. Oh my God.
Rob's silly.
Weird, so like you having seizures. Oh man.
Oh, beers are.
Hey.
Okay, now
Get out,
Robin.
Okay.
Get your phone down.
Robin is a real one.
Mm-hmm.
So,
are
we done?
Now you know why Izzo's beard has like a V gray in it.
Yeah, that's weird.
Hey,
all right, y'all.
all our listeners, we understand that the government is opening us up now, and you can go to baseball games soon in July and yada yada. Don't go. That shit is still contagious.
Just be smart, man. If this was a zombie apocalypse kind of thing, you just wait for the other dummies to go out there and get eaten by zombies before you
then once they
move.
We're good.
I know that television and movies tell you time heals all wounds. This ain't TV.
It's a fucking lie.
Because 2 months has passed does not mean this shit is weakened.
No, common sense heals it, but we don't have leaders with common sense.
You said drunken PSA.
I've been there.
They are.
Anyway, if you want to watch the show, if you want to listen to or watch the shows that we've done in the past, because this is like show 107.
Yes, we're done. We're at 75.
We're not done.
Yes, we are.
No, I thought Izzo had
We're at 75 minutes. We can save it. The last 2 episodes of that show is next week, so we can wait.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Vanessa has a dimple on his chin. And, oh my God.
Nope. Wrap it up, Brian.
Yeah, so if you want to watch the other shows we've done in the past, like I said, this is like episode 107. All of our shows are on the YouTube. Just follow the link, go to the YouTube page, add us, comment, laugh along with us. And of course, all the audio is on iTunes, SoundCloud, Google Play.
We're on the hundreds already?
Google something.
Yeah.
And Apple Podcasts. Just look for the company podcast, or if you can't find it, just contact one of us and we can send you the links. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for allowing us to keep you company and laughing with us tonight, y'all. Just stay in there. You're gonna make it. Everybody's rooting for you. You're number one. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and make that. Rob's going to be on the show next weekend. Next Monday.
There you go.
Rob's going to be our guest next Monday.
Hey, we got to do it. Hey, real quick. Hey, y'all got to catch up on Insecure so Robin can be on the show. Is it Robin? Who was it last time?
Yeah, Robin wants to talk about Insecure.
Yes, because last night was
Robin. Have you been watching Insecure? Because we're going to need somebody to talk to us about it.
Great.
Well, she'll let us know. She'll let us know. She probably knows.
I'm totally. Oh my God! I want to punch her, but I'm not.
Everybody wants to punch her. It seems.
Oh my God, dude! And I'm not even caught up.
All right, Robin.
Okay.
So keep up with it.
All right. These guys y'all. Probably in 2 weeks we're gonna do our Insecure show.
All right.
But until then, y'all. Thank you so much for allowing us to keep you company. We'll see y'all later. Peace. And now the odd moment when I hit in broadcast.
He never gets it right.